Hi, everyone. My name is Susan White, and this is my podcast, also known as Susie. I'm known mostly as Susie, not really Susan White. That's my government name. I like Susie, but I'm Susan White, and this is my podcast, All That Matters to Me podcast, and I'll be having conversations about things that's going on that affects me, that I care about, and I'll be having friends, having conversations with, and if my family will allow me to talk with them and share some stuff, yeah, we'll do that. Conversations, because there's a lot going on, around us. So I want to just share and thank you all for the support and all the encouragement from my dear, dear friends and families. That's something that I wanted to do. I'm at a stage of my life now where I'm pivoting, and or what do you call it? Transitioning from different stages. You're having children, your children are grown, and then you're like, so what do I do next? Especially if when you did things with the kids, it was always with the kids. So once the kids are grown, you're like, okay, what's next? So I'm at that stage. My kids are grown, thank God, and my baby's almost 20 years old. And I have grandkids, and I have three grandchildren, three beautiful grandchildren. And so I figure I want to do something. And I was like, a podcast. Yeah, because there's quite a few podcasts that I enjoy. During the pandemic, they were popping up all over the place, and there's some that I like, and those that I like, I listen to, I watch. And so this is my podcast, All That Matters to Me. I'll be having conversations about the things that matters to me. The things, as I said before in my previous video, the things that makes me go, Because there's some things that would just make you go like, no, it's not happening, but it's happening, right? And there are things that concerning, and there are things that make you happy. It's joyful. And so those are the things that we'll be having conversations about. And so for today's episode, I want to dedicate it to my coworker, my friend, my sister, Jenny. She passed away April 29th of 2024, and it's just a year since she died. And I figure this is something that she would love for me. So I am going to dedicate this episode to her, and it being a charge, part of the dedication is to just encourage people to get your testing. With the women, go to get your mammograms, get your colonoscopy, and men, of course, get tested. Be proactive, not reactive, because we were proactive, both her and I. We did our colonoscopy. We were over 50 during the COVID, and yes, so we did our colonoscopy together, and different places, of course, but we were buddies. We said, because encouragement sweet labor. It's good to encourage each other, and so we did that. So she ended up with colon cancer after a year or so after, and so she's no longer with us, but her memory still lives with us, with me. And so I dedicate this episode to her and to tell everyone to get your testing. It's important to get it done. I can't stress it anymore. Get it done. Don't, if you're feeling out of the norm, get it done. And it's just about being proactive. That's what it is, at the end of the day. And it can be scary. It can be very scary, because when you're doing your mammogram, and if you have a family history, and for me, I lost a sister. She was 42, Cheryl. And so when I do my mammogram, I'm on that priority list. So when I go to do my mammogram, I have to wait for my ultrasound. And it's the waiting, that waiting to get the result. It's like that spirit of fear wants to creep up on you. Like, say, you're going to get a diagnosis, you're going to get something. You're not looking for it but you know, they say, oh, the family history, because they have a way of asking who are, all the people that had cancer, breast cancer, whatever. So, but I get it done. I get it every year. I get it done. I call, if I don't hear from them, I'll call and say I'm due for my mammogram and get a prescription from my gynecologist or from my doctor. But I get it done. It's a priority. And that's why I wear this pink band. I've been wearing it for years since my sister passed away. And if it breaks, I get a new one. And so, for Jenny, I just want to dedicate this episode to her and to say, get tested, get tested. Doesn't matter. Don't allow fear to stop you from doing what you have to do, because this early detection is key. That's what it says, right? So this is just my introduction and saying this is my podcast. So guys, listen up. I'll be coming with more stuff. So thank you for listening. Remember, go to YouTube and you can subscribe to All That Matters to Me podcast. And I'll be sharing on Facebook, on Instagram. But baby step. I gotta take the baby steps. Okay? So thank you all for watching, and thank you all for your support. I appreciate you. Have a blessed one. Bye-bye.